And they will pull back. Hold on. Pathfinding. He's going to go. Oh, blitz, man. Don't fire. Hello everyone, this is Greyshot17 bringing you another 4K replay. This is a replay submitted by a supporter on Twitch, YouTube, or most likely Patreon. A Patreon supporter of a higher tier as well gets higher priority, so I try to cover those people as well because of course they support me and help me through tough times on the channel, and as well when I am trying to do a bigger project such as Clash of the Conscripts and to make sure I have funding for that stuff. Right now, this is a 3v3 game across the Rhine. We got ourselves Kaiser, Max, Manta, versus Taz, Martin, SVK, and Joey G240. So, overall, we got 2 Austere and OKW versus 2 Soviets and a Brit. Who gets in the building? The Brit first. But, who's gonna check out most likely videos on that I make first? Well, typically that's gonna be on my Patreon. And I'm going to make sure that I keep up with that stuff because in January I was absolutely lacking behind on that. But if you also want to support the channel without financially doing anything, like, subscribe, it does help. Anyway, let's get to this game. So, we got ourselves Storm Doctrine, which I just find it absolutely hilarious what's going on right now between Kaiser and Taz with this. Pioneer is just absolutely losing this fight. I love how these guys are on cover, though. MG, though, coming on in with Grenadiers, put the infantry section, put them back in their place and put them down. Unfortunately, though, they're still actually beating the MG. It's like, yeah, infantry in good cover. Hard to deal with. Very hard to deal with. But they're doing the best they can with what they have. And, of course, as soon as you think, guys, we got the house, no, they get back inside and put down another Pioneer. MG is behind medium cover, well done, decent, firing on Grenadier and the MG respectively. Plus, we're Engineer coming on in, maybe to flank that MG by Kaiser. On the right, we have Pioneers that flanked right now the, Engineers from the Soviets that flanked the Austere on this side. We got Joey trying to do his best to push back the MG, and with another penal squad circling around, Joey will do exactly that. Again, overall play time for these guys as that flank commences is pretty good. Everyone has a good helping of play time, but the other team, as we can see, is a little lower. Pioneers, actually no Pioneers. Grenadiers push back the penals, and the MG actually survives and does not die. So Joey's grand counterattack may not be faring all that great, but still at least made a dent in Manta's forces and causing him to probably have issues if he wanted to push up in these higher areas, given the amount of health losses he's taken. But most likely, Manta will be fine with that, just taking the south. Taz went commandos, so expect commandos and bomber, and well, bombing strike's not really his style. I would say mortar cover. That way he can just weaken the infantry. Looks like a universal carrier. He's still missing! Oh my god, Kaiser's just being played with right now. We're Engineers get in the building, just using the close range weapons to push back the Grenadier. Infantry section might give him... Yep, there they go too. Although, he's stuck. Can they finish him off? No. Grenadiers actually win. They finally take the building, guys. Man, only if you wish it was, oh god, what building am I thinking of? Shoot. What am I thinking of? Storm the house? Like infiltration? Like that. But anyway, penals, use satchel. Volk squads dodge out of the way, though the MG suppresses one of them. Volk squad are in decent cover. Probably could be better at cover if they moved up a little bit. So, let's see. We got a medical truck on the front. Interesting choice being yellow being the middle guy up here rather than like here. But hey, his position's here anyway, so it's not too far. I just find it interesting because it's on the main road, so it's easier to spot. Meaning, well, the British might, well, have easier time throwing and, you know, artillery shells and seeing stuff and giving him a bad day is what I'm saying. It's not like the British are known for long-range warfare in this game with... Oh, wait. Oh, wait. Anyway, Universal Carrier is burning the MG. Kaiser, I think I mentioned with Storm Doctrine, so I didn't mention what. That gives him direct strikes and artillery, along with some good camouflage, but alas, I don't think the flamethrower cares. Let's see, on the far side, we got ourselves, let's see, Advanced Warfare. So Joey went Advanced Warfare, which, again, probably will allow Joey do anything with the PPSHs, because again, mostly penals, but at the very least, he does know what the Manta's going to bring out. He does get some good air support, and most importantly, get some better armor. So we'll see how that fares. Right now, we got Max going special operations, so again, recon infantry bonuses. But Manta's yet to pick anything. And right now, with the artillery by Kaiser, they don't have a direct strike. Now, they do have the ability for like a Katusha to do a, how do I put this? A creeping barrage, or they could always call in the heavy bombers, though that might be overkill. What's not overkill is the 222. That's just good solid infantry support. Penals, again, just push back. This time, a little bit easier than before. With the 222 coming on in, it can help hit Martin's infantry from the side. Conscript's going to try to do their best. And again, I would assume snare if he gets close. But again, there may not be an opportunity to kill it unless you get a good satchel or something. Half track, though, coming on in as well. Although there's a mine right there. Well, good use of mines by the Soviets. Half track helps push back some infantry. Bulk squad's right there. 222 on standby. Hey, the universal carrier. Infantry section under fire. Again, they love that building. But 222 is snared. So Axis going a lot with light armor, but that seems to be actually pretty effective. Allied forces, for the most part, have pulled back. These guys don't have PTRS rifles, so they can't really hurt the 222, and the satchels won't stick to it. They need to get those upgrades. Germans across the board have 2 of the 3 victory points to put pressure. Sniper is on the field. Low risky with the double 222s, but I guess you're trying to focus on the infantry. But again, if I'm Martin, I'm making sure you have an AT gun to guard, because otherwise that 222 might be like, hey, let's dive. Now, I'm assuming we might see a penal with PTRS rifles or mines or something to protect it, but right now, that's the biggest issue I can see right now. So, anyway, infantry section taking the position. We got an assault officer jumping over to maybe throw a, like, given bomb on the 222. Or pirate coordinate fire could be good. Let's see. He's going to hide. Maybe, or ambush. Ambushing is also a good idea. Stern Pioneers heal that unit. Grenadiers in good cover. Pioneers healing up the 222. At least the Brits do have an AT gun, right? They at least have that. Multiple MGs, but again, they don't have armor piercing. They just hope to God they can do enough damage. Joey, it's interesting. Joey has got no support equipment, right? But has gone straight for a tier 3 building. Su-76 going to be made? Because that could at least be a decent light tank destroyer and support with artillery barrages against MGs. And that's exactly what Joey's going to go. Okay. Manta doesn't have a long-range AT gun. Could Faust it. It could Faust the Su-76. And big if done. If the 222 can get around and fire from the rear, yes. That could be extremely effective. Grenadiers push up the hill along with Panzer Grenadiers. All they need is one good bundle. Hold on. They're all... No, we see a 222 just diving into the penals, making sure they're just running everywhere. They just can't stop. So, excellent job right there. Grenadiers and Panzer Grenadiers moving on in. Penals get into the bunker because they're tired of this. Grenade gets thrown though, hurts the penals. Doesn't kill too many. Satchel's thrown, but it may... Hold on. No. Most of the men get out of there, do a little health damage, not too much. Again, continue to press right up into the base. Penals might not survive. Su-76, though, actually coming in to save the day. Will the penal die? No. 76 puts down the scout car, allowing at least not total collapse of Joey's lines. Panzer Grenadiers could get Shreks. It's the only thing I see, though, is the Shrek force coming in to kill this Su-76. Also, they're coming in on the flank. Sniper might have a rough time. You're gonna, yeah, just run. Just run. Running seems like a good idea right now. And Sniper, if he stayed a millisecond longer, probably would have died. MG as well, took some shots, but shock troops came on in and looks like it's gonna drive the enemy away. But yeah. So let's see. Grenadiers pushing down, or sorry, being pushed down by penals. Let's see, Grenadiers pushing on up. trying their best against the Pioneer. And yeah, they'll push back the Pioneers, and the Grenadiers were pretty low too. 76 got healed after taking some hits. Maybe by a Faust, I would assume. But yeah, Manta's now back down. But hey, good job by Max grabbing the territory in the meantime. Shock troops advancing. You still got the Storm Officer could... Oh wait, no, he can't. He already used it. He already made a unit retreat. He just made it more vulnerable, so they get more hits. Now, 30% could be a big deal. And yeah, it looks like the shock troops are down to half health. But MGs are back in town. Martin bringing them in. By the way, has gone with shock rifles. So I mentioned this in a previous video, but very good against infantry. Not so much against light vehicles. Or not light vehicles. Not so much against vehicles in general, except for the IS-2. That's pretty solid. Light vehicles, yeah, the KV-8 can do something, but medium and heavier, the IS-2 even, you have to be very good with its use before it can be super effective. Panzer Headquarters being very, I don't want to say optimistic in its placement, but it's has no gun yet. 76 can range it, and right now, the pack gun that would help is right now down the hill. If you moved up, maybe, but there's too many penals too, so it would put it in a real unfortunate state. But yeah, no, mostly Max has fallen back. Oh, I will say, with the fire, it does put the LFH in a good spot to where it won't get direct strike, right? So that could really, really help out for making sure it's just constantly firing without really too much pressure. You could use bombers, but we'll see. All right, but anyway. SU-76 looks like it's bottom, but pack gun can return fire. Gets a great hit on target. Let's see. Conscripts as well taking hits. Oh, it looks like we got a like Gavin bomb on the MG. Speaking of which, another assault officer moving in. Needs health, absolutely. Do you have a medical facility? No, you do not. So all the infantry that Taz could theoretically, lose or get weakened by, he can't heal very easily. And by God, that infantry section needs a medic. Grenadiers as well, but I think he has a medic back at base. Yeah, he does. We have artillery coming on in thanks to the assault officer. Yep. Coordinating fire in this area. There's mines! Oh my God. And yeah, put down that Grenadier. Man, Kaiser, that retreat's going to be even more hectic because the minefield could kill you too. So officer and infantry section pretty low. Grenadier just trying to use range. Universal carrier, though, gonna just burn him to death. Oh, the retreat is not as good as he may like. All right, here it comes. Universal carrier coming in to burn. And yep, there goes the Grenadier. All right, we got JLIs. Or sorry, Jaeger Command Squad. That's assists with Fausting. Get some nice bonuses. Only one, though. We do have a glider, which can't be a retreat point, but can be a reinforcement position, and that's what he's doing. He has medics here. So, not at his base. He has to go somewhere else, but at least he can reinforce there. And then, move and heal somewhere else. Alright, smoke is dropped for a quick recon. Again, just looking over the field. And yeah, most of the Soviet positions are more defensive-oriented. They are trying to push up, but again, the half-track and... I feel like there's enough AT in defenses where it's going to be very difficult, especially with the SU-76, to get close. Penal's under fire and yet be focused on, does get suppressed before they capture the point. Good use of the Storm Officer to make sure they couldn't grab the territory. Again, if the half-track's hitting more, it's a faster chance, I'm assuming, to suppress. So, Storm Pioneer closing the gap on those conscripts, so Sniper could always provide some support and wear down the infantry, especially with 2, 3, 4 models to it. That will go down real quick. We have a 76 providing artillery fire against the German position, but even that is not helping the Soviets out too much. More the suppression. Panzer Grenadiers get suppressed. Grenadiers, though, trying to hit it. I think got a nice rifle grenade on it. They did. Good veterancy across the board. Penals, though, reinforcing as mines are being placed by Martin to cover the retreat, I assume. Because, yeah, Joey's just taking way too many hits. Might lose a penal. Probably will lose the penal. Wait, oh my God. That man's run, I guess, saved his life. That weird run. They're going to charge up the hill. They might fire a rifle grenade on that position since there is a mine there and they know it. Or just kill the engineer. No, I don't think Martin notices engineer, but there goes the mine. Oh, didn't mean to do that. Gets a 2-for-1 on that mine. Gets 4 models with that, since they were all close together. Shock troops just being shredded by the Panzer headquarters, the half-track, and everything else. So Martin might have tried to push up there. Did not pan out all that well. Kaiser actually managed to hold this territory somehow. British forces, though, bringing in a Cromwell, which I think is the first medium tank that we've seen so far. Let's see. I mean, okay, the Su-76 more like a light tank destroyer, given the armor. But Panzer IV. Oh, okay. It 1 kill, so it just got brought to the front. Okay, so both. It's funny how both fronts have gotten additional stuff. Great shot by the Cromwell and the Panzer Grenadier. Mortar. Don't want to pick anything up. Assault officer leading the charge. There goes recon by the Brits, and that goes over the across the entire map. What are you doing, man? Well, assault officer just gonna murder everyone here. Now the Cromwell has nothing to fear. Oh, wait. No. Bundle grenade missed. Yeah. Did not pan out well for Kaiser. Not sure why you pushed forward and allowed the British to just stay there and shred you. You should have pulled back. And I know with the artillery that can be a little difficult, but yeah, no, that was a kill zone. And you lost your AT gun, so now that Cromwell has... You have nothing, really, to stop that Cromwell from just running through your lines. And also, that now puts Max in a difficult position, because now there's nothing stopping the British from moving in on Max's forward position at all. Which is not great, because Martin is advancing slowly but surely with his support crews. Now the sniper has veterancy, so as well can pop a flare to reveal what Max has to... Oh, God. The only saving grace is the fact that Manta is holding the southern position extremely well, to the point the Su-76 did die. They're mining up this sector to stop a push, which makes sense. We do have minesweepers, though, so, I mean, Manta can detect that and can remove those mines, but still, it's something where it could absolutely, yeah. This is not great for Joey. Joey, by the way, having 3 units and now getting an 85. The 85 can beat a Panzer IV typically, but if this thing is, you know, hauled down, I don't know. That Panzer IV might have a good shot, especially that gives time for the pack gun, Grenadiers, and everything else. Also, good crush. I'm assuming he's going for the crush. Maybe not. Did not get the crush. Alright, sniper getting some shots on the infantry, shock troops and conscripts and penals moving in. Panzer headquarters just gonna fall. Oh, he's on AA mode. That's why he moved in. Very ballsy. Now you're gonna be shredded, and you might lose a lot of units there, Martin. But you know, you're gonna give it a good old try, I guess. Oh, here comes fire, and they're all grouped together. Say goodbye to your conscript. You're about to burn to death from your own artillery. Is that thing not gonna die? Okay, I was gonna say. I'd be shocked if it didn't die. But fire comes down, they just move out of the way. Panzer headquarters, though, will slowly burn. But again, stop moving your infantry in. Just pop a... Never mind. Martin just lost so much of his infantry to a blind Soviet charge that I cannot explain how bad the decision is. Panther moves down into this area. AT gunshots from Taz force him away. But, yeah, that could have gone so much better. Martin just sacrificed so much. Oh, boy. So, Penal's moving on in. T-34-85 as well, backing him up. Stuka's on the field. That could absolutely smash a lot of the British positions, but Commandos put down the Panzergren squad. And, yeah, Kaiser's not holding up all that well. Oh, wait. Front line's being hit. There goes the MG. Or I should say MGs. That one's barely alive. Panzer IV backed up by the pack, pushing the 85 back. Down to about 35% health. Cervix strike coming on in. That'll hit a lot of the infantry. Doesn't do too much. Second strike does a little more, but again, not imperative. It doesn't stop really Manta from just forcing himself up this hill and right onto that's a low plane. Right onto Joey's position. Luckily, Joey does have the high ground, so I guess that's good. But we'll see. Another strafe suppresses the Panzer Grenadiers. But Panzer IV pushing on in. Again, no AT to really stop it. Panther pushing in against the 85. Joey really can't fight that Panther by himself. But again, there's the close AT guns retreating. 85, one shot away from death. Cromwell coming in to save the day. Gets a nice rear shot. And luckily the Panther does hit the terrain and miss. Cromwell trying to get behind it. Stops it. Panther, though, being hit. Hitting the Cromwell. And as well, Mercadenwiffer hits the Cromwell. Oh, Cromwell hit long range by the Panther. Hell of a shot. And now comes the German infantry. Panzer headquarters very low. Again, I do not recommend, especially on this map, to have it this close to the front, unless you can guarantee the enemy will not call in airstrikes or artillery. But right now, thanks to the AT gun and mortar fire, Max is gonna lose it. That's what I mean by the, like, from that flank being wide open. Sure, I will admit, Kaiser helping in mid, breaking Martin. Martin is down, like, not a big army. Middle is completely collapsed, but now the Panzer headquarters is dead, and now Max lost 120 fuel and 200 manpower. That's a lot of fuel, especially early on. Fire comes down to stop the German advance, but Manta came in from the lower area, just shredding this MG. Hits the mine. Don't put men on the mine. 85, though, comes on in after being healed. Again, thanks to these infantry repairs, Penals can as well heal the armor, which is solid stuff. Panzer Grenadiers move down. Alright, another Panzer. Interesting choice. 2 Panzer IVs. I mean, I guess that makes sense. You're basically fighting infantry. And an 85, if used hull down or additional or pack support, is a little bit easier to fight, right? This gun opens fire on the Panzer IV. Drops smoke after hauling down. They're still trying to fire through. Oh, Universal Carrier goes down. Although it might have hit Kaiser's own men. Did that Stuka hit his own men? No, it did not. Okay. Or at least it didn't kill anything. Grenadier tries to hit the flank, but there's smoke, so at least it might be able to grab the territory. Building took a little bit of it, but that's fine. Again, Comet's now on the field, so Taz bringing out the big guns. The last Panther by Kaiser, I mean, still there and can still fight. So even the nice rifle grenade pushes back the mortar. So even if that Comet does come out, Kaiser at least has something to deal with it. Though with the Cromwell and a 6-pounder, he needs to stay defensive. He can't be that aggressive. That's the only chance he has against that much armor and AT. But we'll see. In mid, Max is being very aggressive, throws grenades all around. I love it. He throws grenades and it pops around it, but does not hit the setter of the Zis gun. Incredible stuff. Stern Pioneer just trying to dodge the incoming conscripts and shock troops. Penals holding the hill against the Panzer IV. The other Panzer IV is well firing. S285 and T-34 85 coming on up. Here come the Grenadiers and Panzer Grenadiers. Okay. Let's see. Stern Pioneer and Obelsadon pushing on in. Can it? Nope, just stunned. Cromwell and Comet. I love this. They're like, oh, would you like to fire from the hill? Yes, please. Absolutely. Kill them all. And yeah, just firing from the hill down on the German positions. Absolutely perfect. And the terrain is protecting them. Panther comes in to shove them off, but yeah, they're still 2v1ing, so Panther can't take that many hits from them. Cromwell by itself, yeah, can't fight a Panther. Comet with a Cromwell, yeah, that's it's not good. But Kaiser has replenished a lot of his men and has gotten a Brumbar to assist it against the infantry, so that could absolutely help, right? So next up, what are we looking at for yellow? Well, still Stuka. I'm assuming he's going to try to build a Panzer headquarters again to... Oh, no! He's not getting a Panzer headquarters. He's going to get a King Tiger. He built the medical and mechanized building, plus he had the other one, so absolutely. Absolutely he's going for a King Tiger, which, to be fair, the Allies don't have a direct counter for. None of their stuff is anti-armor, right? They don't have marked target. They don't have, like, an AT Overwatch. Yeah, no, that could be rough. Cervix strike coming on in. They have to run through fire. But the German forces... Oh, wait! Panzer IV goes down, though I think that was the recruit one. Yeah, the other one's still alive. He hauls down to hold, while most of the German forces do retreat. And again, as an austere player, they retreat all the way back to base. So let's see. KV-8 is on the field, backed by an Su-85. So Martin has gone some additional armor, not necessarily going with an IS-2. Makes sense. Again, you want to try to get stuff more focused, and I think this KV-8 is more focused against infantry, and Su-85 definitely against armor. Katusha is also on the field, so again, Joey has good AT, general purpose, and anti-infantry. So at least the allies in the other two areas are improving. Commandos moving in with Brenz. Panther hitting the Cromwell. Bundle at least hurts the commando slightly, not as effective as may have liked. Brumbar just hiding. KV-8 coming in, but AT gun shoots it from the side. Oh! King Tiger's on the field. AT gets hit by a rocket fire, driving it away. Great shots, killing it. King Tiger, though, moving on in. Su-85 is in a very precarious spot with King right on its ass. Panther, it would be great to hit it now from the other side, but it is pretty weak. So if I'm the King, I would not engage. He's actually decommissioning the AT gun. Okay, guess he doesn't want it anymore. I was like, why is he doing it to his ally? Nope, that's his own AT gun. All right. So, Panzer IV, yeah, it's still hauled down. And again, for those who don't know, that gets a 25% received damage and 20% range fire. So this is more of a buff than the command tank provides, and also the was it range? Yeah, the range increases. That's why a Panther you can see snipe an Su-85 when it's like that. And don't get me started on Elephant. Anyway, King Tiger opening on the shock troops. Hey, that's some expensive infantry, so that'll help with gaining veterancy. Joey is pushing down, though haul down's actually working. It's actually working quite well. He's taking little fire. Nice stun by Manta. Again, I say this so many times to use a target weak point, but he does. He actually does. He did it. Didn't get the kill, but still. No, he did pull back because there are satchels, and yeah, with penals, you want to make sure you don't get blown up. Panther's down on the field. Manta increasing his caliber. By the way, he went festing armor, so he does have railway to also blast through any hard defenses Joey may lay down, or if large groupings that get put down, he can destroy pretty quickly. German forces take mid again. That being said, the Allies actually have a decent amount of victory points. They're doing pretty well with a 30-point lead, but now the Allies will start losing their victory point lead slowly but surely. Almost Sudan also get STG 44s. Sure, why not? Interesting. I think Johnny, who's has more of a technical, since he mods the game, technical aspect with rifle, say that STG 44s are typically worse than LMGs, though I could see them being better because, again, with the cover bonus effective against it, once this becomes an artillery minefield and there's just potholes and cover everywhere, I can see that cover bonus being better, but we'll see. We'll see if it scales very well. King and AT managed to push back the KV-8 quite effectively. 7-man conscripts, though, move in with the Su-85. Commandos lying in wait. Although Kaiser has a good army. Double Panthers, Brumbar, good infantry. Well, okay, 3 infantry units, but still decent. There's 4 on the British side with better stats, but still, I would still say it's a good support. Double Panthers specifically will force the Cromwell and even the Comet to reconsider an advance forward. But Brumbar will deal with anything in the building. Smoke goes out as well, but he can direct fire. He can direct fire. Stop. Mine goes out, hurting the Grens. It's going to stop Kaiser from advancing. I will mortar cover, like I said. I've seen Taz use that way more than, especially because it slows down infantry. Use that way. Oh my god! Puts down the Jaeger command squad. Yep. Kaiser crawled back, but Taz put him back down in terms of the overall population of his army. Grenadiers open fire on the MG. Panzer IV moving on up. Okay. what are we going to look at right now? So, oh, nice kill, but S285 does start pushing back the Panzer IV. Grenadiers pushing on in, but here comes airstrike. Yep, Sternvik strike coming on in. Great shot by the T-3045, up to 14 kills. Sternvik strike, yeah, suppresses the other Grenadier. Pack gun, I'm assuming trying to kill that Maxim on top of the hill. Alright, that's one less thing that I guess Joey won't have. If he can hit. Double S285 though backs up the oh wait, the Penals pushing down the hill. Nowhere close throwing a satchel due to suppression. Katusha though hitting the retreating infantry and the pack. Hold on. Stun on the S285. It's a cluster on the hill. Can the Soviets withdraw? Doesn't look like it. Looks like they are taking some heavy losses. Panzer IV though goes back. S285 could snipe through. Manta sneaks away unscathed. Oh my god. S285 and T-34 are like, but the Panther dies. Pack gun is recruited though and will return fire. The battle is raging, but it seems to be pushing itself in one direction, and that direction is unfortunately not necessarily in Joey's favor. Joey has pulled back on top of the hill. The Manta now secures the bottom with tons of resources. Joey has manpower, just not fuel. And looks like the Max is seeing all this like, hey, you have your shit taken care of. I'm going to build my Panzer headquarters to help you with the defense. Bunkers and medical position is also here to assist Manta's men and reinforce. Middle, it's a little more mixed. While Max did secure it, I don't think he is prone to holding it due to the amount of men. Plus, an IS-2 is on the field, which is, of course, you know, just one Rickenwaffer is not going to hold that if he actually wanted to engage. Up north, well, the Cromwell and the Comet are still there with the double Panthers, just watching, just chilling. Again, they could move in. Veterancy does give a small edge in armor to the Panthers versus that Cromwell, but we'll see. KV-8 moves on in to burn the Sturmofficer. We also have fire artillery coming on in. Plus, we have air support coming in and smoke ray to kind of cover any MGs, which is kind of covering his own men. Panthers are now moving in to assist middle, but there's still enough AT where I would not want to do a frontal charge. I don't know. That's just me. All right, infantry section lay down fire. Guess they're just trying to hold the VP. Once again, a push south with commandos, but that is not faring as well. Panther took hits. Panzer IV, though, still alive. Vet 3, pretty solid. Is going to hold down. Probably not with the Penals pushing in, but he did get a shot on that T-34. Pack gun is also standby with bunkers. Again, plenty of defenses by Max. Meanwhile, Soviet and British forces pushed, but alas, were not able to kill, unless I'm missing something, the British forces. Max pull back his king, but the Panthers look like to encircle, but Comet and Cromwell right here with a Beaufort, that will probably do a little damage, and again, with the S-285 right there, leading a little bit more toward the allies than the Axis. Brumbar, though, saw this opportunity to hit that AT gun, did not kill it. Hits the Comet. Panthers moving in. S-285, though, as well. Brumbar is close to death. S-285 going to snipe and help kill the Brumbar, but they're going to continue to advance. Kaiser wants blood and hopes to kill at least one of the British vehicles, but S-285 and T-34 are coming on in to stop that from happening. Smoke is blocking sight, but still they do get the kill on the Comet. Would be at least a decent trade if the Panther escapes. Panther may actually try to go in for the kill against the T-3045, but S-285s are still continuing to snipe, and they will pull back. Hold on, pathfinding, he's gonna go. Oh, blitz, man, don't fire. Oh, the hill protected it. Werfer right there too. If he looks, he can maybe hit it. Holy God. Martin very close to getting possibly 2 kills. Gets neither. And Pioneers will quickly heal that Panther. Though again, maybe, you know, get the upgrade. Oh my! Taz moving in. He is pissed. Gets the Panzer Werfer. Going into war speed again. Misses. Panther. What are you doing? He's holding fire! Holy shit, Kaiser! Holy fuck! Well, Okay. Yeah, that's how you fuck up. Hold fire to stop people firing at you. Cromwell did not care. He just, oh, he's going to get Fausted. Oh my god, is he actually going to escape? Holy crap, no. There is a man that is raging. Oh, wait. Goodbye. Still, he is raging. Kaiser is pissed. Panther could easily be made, but the damage is done. The Werfer, the Stuka, the Panther, all three dead for a Cromwell. That's a hell of a trade. And Cromwell almost survived. It wasn't for a lucky mine. Max has enough resources, at least fuel-wise, manpower in a minute to get another Stuka. But still, that entire catastrophe will most likely keep the Axis at bay for a little bit more time, maybe allowing for Martin to reposition his IS-2 to assist Joey with a Soviet assault down the hill. And that's exactly what it looks like it's going to happen. KV-8 is moving down the hill, but Panzer IV and Panther are hauling down. As you can see, they're literally falling into the ground. Pack gun is firing, no veterancy to stun, but Panzer IV and Panther are going to let them have it, and have it they do. Panzer IV has good range and is still hitting the KV, though has trouble penetrating thanks to the additional armor. But, yeah, no, that was a... KV-8 did not gain much ground. Again, they are fully entrenched. German forces are coming on in. Again, Manta, worst case scenario, could drop some railway right on one of these areas, and that's a choke point. Meanwhile, we still have Allied forces and German forces battling it out. Remember how I said it was very close? The game was neck and neck. Well, the Allies have taken a bit of a lead right now, and you can only imagine why. I also love the commandos stopping the Germans from taking the territory, but they're not engaging. Like, that's proper use to hold fire. I don't know what Kaiser was doing, but that was not. At least he got another Panther. But remember, he lost a Brumbar too. I forgot. So, it's not looking great. In the meantime, we have not one, but two Comets on the field. So, Taz has advantage over Kaiser. Kaiser has to play a solid D in order to keep this game relatively stable for him. If he pushes, he's done. But that being said, Taz did use a lot of his resources to expend those Comets. So he has them, but now he doesn't really have too much in ways of fuel. Manpower, he's doing a little better. I think, yeah, actually, Martin is the best. Right now, he just got T-34. So it'll be a pop cap, which could be a little bit of an issue, given that most of his army is not, or some of his army is not reinforced, but we'll see. IS-2 fires on the Panzer. Grand gonna kill that MG. T-34, Vet 3, nothing to sneeze at. They also kill that squad. Manta, unfortunately, losing some very valuable men. But Pack 43 is lined up and ready to go, firing shots on the armor, but Penals are closing the gap. They need to stop them now. MG can fire, will fire. No, never. Does not, actually. The Pack 43 will die to Satchel. Right under it. Any last words? We're alive! Okay, the men aren't, but the Pack 43 is. Again, more Penals moving on in. We actually have a retreat option going in to force the unit back so they can't throw another Satchel. Again, forces are moving on in. Down south, again, they're building bunkers and FMGs. Technically, Max can build as many bunkers as he wants. He has the manpower and fuel to do it. But instead of further entrenching, he's actually going to set up his armor to move. But as we can see here, Joey's ready. Railway could alleviate that issue, but we'll see. Again, I say the same thing in mid. I'm surprised Manta has not called in Railway against MGs and other defenses while they move on in. But Allies do take that position back, continuing the pressure on the Germans for the time being. Up north, we have a small engagement with Panther. Why are you pushing in like that? Panzer Grenadiers and the Panther engaging. Comet on standby, both of them actually. So I don't, again, without a major 18, it's 2v1, and right now the Allies easily have that. Obersoldaten has only 11 kills, so far this is not really working out. But at least he's alive. We'll see for how long. As fire rains down on the Volk and Obersoldaten squad. IS-2 pulls back thanks to a counterattack up the hill, and also I think the Pack 43. Mostly the Pack 43. But he will turn to fire at the KV-8 and the Comets. He might actually hit the Comet on the hill. Oh, very close to doing so, but alas, he does not, or at least he did do it on my end. Recadworfers fire. I think they fired through the smoke. Panzer IV finally goes down thanks to the combined efforts of AT by Joey. Panther's still alive. Another Panzer IV is being made. But like I said, Manta's not too worried. He has plenty of fuel. Manpower, though, is where he's starting to struggle a little bit. Though I think it's because he had to mass produce some additional men after losing it in the battle for mid. Let's see. Right now, Taz is looking pretty good. His comets are slowly getting healed. He's probably going to need more Royal Engineers, though. Otherwise, it's going to take some time for a single squad without reinforcements to do so. Manta has finally used Railway, and I don't think Taz is expecting it. Though, Panther's going in for the glider kill. Oh, there we go. There's Brace. Brace only lasts about 15 seconds. Railway lasts about 25 seconds. So, oh, goodbye, Medic. That's at least a loss for Taz. Question is, will the other Railway... Oh, there it goes. We're effed. And goodbye. T-34 goes down. Both are still alive. Railway did not kill it. Air support comes in to send the Recadmorphers back. Infantry section is well guarding territory. Panther, not too bad. Werfer on the field now. King Tiger's in mid, 10 kills only. 3 vehicles, though, has done quite a bit. Half-track, maybe to help suppress the infantry. Pack 43 helping to kill the armor. It's a whole cluster, but remember, he can button. If I'm him, I would try to button. Stop the armor from shooting. But looks like it's probably going to die anyway. Either the King or the Pack 43. Great shot. IS-2 goes down, putting Martin in a bit of a tough spot as his S-285 is also out of commission. Pack 43 does have a reinforcement position to heal it and reinforce the position, which I don't think he needs because he didn't lose any men. He just lost health. Medics are going in to help the men. Now he can reinforce, which he will do. Medics might take a minute, but they'll probably go in once he stops being shot. Grenadiers are slightly on fire. Again, right now Manta has really no opposition. Most of Joey's attention seems to be in mid at the moment. We'll see if he makes any new attacks down south. Although this area's been shot up so much it no longer is cover, which is quite funny. So let's see. T-34 going to mid. Pack 43 is still there, though it looks like he did lose it. It did get decrewed thanks to mortar and artillery fire. Opal Sadat moving on in mid. Almost at 3. Meanwhile, we actually have a Kaiser coming back. All right, Kaiser. Every time you come back, I really hope you don't fall apart. So let's not fall apart this time. Can we do that? Please. He's probably going to get another Panther, and that's I would make a guess. Right now, the Allies actually have less resources than the Axis. But we'll see if that changes as the Germans slowly push on the fuel. Maybe a swing could happen, or the British could take back everything Kaiser had like he did before. Infantry section no longer have a reinforced position. They could easily build that, but so far not the case. They are hiding behind the building. It is funny to see that because, again, they technically have the armor advantage. Kaiser has no pack, and to be fair, he could do assaults to, again, do recon over the front to see what it is, or see what the enemy has, but so far he is not. If anything, we have smoke, as we can currently see. Oh, wait, no, it doesn't. Wait. I think it did. Okay, never mind. Goodbye. Brace. Oh, very close to dying, but doesn't die. I believe it provides smoke. I believe it does provide a small recon. I know they did mess with a bunch, but I'm pretty sure. Anyway, Panther has been chosen to have Panzer IV, which I guess died, or... Did it die already? Did he lose it already? Yeah, he lost it already. So, yeah, Panther, I guess he wants to take the AT shots. And to be fair, it's better than the 85. Just infantry might be an issue. KV-8 is back up. IS-2 is yet to be redeployed because it's still recharging. King has decided to be more aggressive, but with all the tanks, I find that very bad, especially away from the pack. Although Pack 43 is seeing the KV. About to kill it. One last shot. No. Damn, that's unfortunate. Again, that's the thing I don't understand. Why are you engaging an area which you don't have cover, right? Because the Pack 43 would cover any reinforcements that Joey would bring in, right? Because it is covering this area. So I don't know. Anyway, Panthers are engaging. They're actually bringing the plane part. AT line, though, is hitting the Panther. Double Comet hitting it, along with the Firefly. So, again, Taz has more firepower to push back Panthers. Not an even fight for him. A Panther, though, might assist him. I'm not sure. King is still firing from afar using Spearhead, which, again, allows him to have additional sight and also deal suppression. A Panther, I have no idea what you're doing. You have no Panzer fire, you coordinate fire, barrage, or anything like that. I have no idea what you're doing right now. You're just kind of killing yourself. A Comet puts him down. Yeah, don't as well run away with your rear showing, because then it makes a bigger target. Panther might be in danger here, as the Penals can throw a satchel. They do throw a satchel on the one. The other one's still there. AT guns hitting the Panther, but Panzer Grenadiers could maybe deal with it. We shall see. Satchel's thrown. Manta is not paying attention. Oh, there it goes. Actually hurts the Penals a little bit. Anyway. Decommission the body for resources, which he has plenty of fuel. I'm assuming he might... Oh, he's getting a Stuka instead. Okay. He's like, yeah, we need to bomb them in this mission. Axis... Probably gonna have a rough time with all the armor up north. Again, I say fight them where they're stronger and where they could possibly lure him into an ambush. Grenadier about to die thanks to Bo. Actually, Beaufort doesn't kill him. Thought he would, but actually started shooting the Panzer Grenadier. Grenadier taking the victory point to try to make the Allies start losing victory points a lot faster. They've got middle and the bottom. With this, okay, I can see potential. Hold on, depends. Commando sent back. Artillery coming in on the Opal Sedan squad. Pack 43 is knocked out. The bunker is barely alive, so we need to send the engineer guys up there. Manta, let's see, has not really done too much to really antagonize Joey. And he has expelled a lot of resources. I'm not saying he can't try something. It's just unfortunate that Joey and them are kind of in a stalemate right now. Alright, but Kaiser's coming on in. We have mortar, which, again, this is white phosphorus, so as you can see, they can't fire through it. Werfer's on the front. This is a very interesting position to be in. Do not keep units like this. This is gonna go badly. I can automatically tell. This is gonna go so badly. Like, yeah, if they hit the engineers, that's gonna be a double wipe. Easy. There it goes. Amazing double kill on Martin's engineers, which will impact him because that means he can't heal his own men. Soviets are being brought in. Pack 43, though, is still alive and will fire on the KV-8 easily. King Tiger engaging. Again, no snares. German player has no Volk. That's why Volk is still important late game. But KV-8 goes down thanks to the Pack 43. Can we stop? I mean, like, I know he will button. He can. Oh, getting some great shots. Stuka comes in, but I don't know if he didn't know where to go or what. Martin losing 2 armored vehicles. Hold on. The other one gets away. T-34 is engaging up north. This is why you should have pulled back the Werfer sooner. T-34 going to kill at least one. Misses. Misses. Oh, my God. Werfer's good at dodging, apparently. Okay, mostly. They're still pushing on in. Panther trying its best. This one's just being hit by the triple British vehicle lineup. Man, Stuka, I hate to be you right now. Oh my God. At least the other Werfer escaped. Panther goes down. Double AT trying to kill the 85. Somehow, oh my God. King Tiger is well backing on up. Panther and T-3045 engaging. This is a Vet 3 T-3045. It may have 4 vehicle kills under its name before it dies. Hold on. There it goes. Another Panther down. Luckily, Manta still has his reserve. He's probably like, what the hell? Oh, body just flew out of nowhere. Rear armor, so Panther probably will pen. And there it goes. Taking down that incredible T-3045 that just, once again, just destroyed a lot of rocket artillery. Kaiser has no Panthers, again. So, Kaiser, how does it feel being in the exact same situation you were in 20 minutes ago? Or 15, whatever it was. King Tiger, again, is still alive, just has no support. Pack 43, I think, is being hit by a creeping barrage. Oh, finally kills it. They weren't repairing it. Again, the Pack 43 is itself a vehicle, or not maybe a vehicle. It's itself an object that can be destroyed with firepower. And they did a great job. They blew it up and wore down its health. So they're clearing up the mines here. So while there's nothing protecting it, all the penals are elsewhere, now being repositioned. So good job on Manta, at least exploiting that. Still some MGs, but the pack is further back for heals. Panthers moving on up, along with the second one in mid. And unfortunately, again, we're in a interesting state. The Axis did gain advantage over the Allies, but now the Allies are starting to wear down the Axis to where I think they're going to gain some momentum. King Tiger just trying to kill that MG34. We have a Panther diving the SU-85. Interesting choice there. I guess it's just bring attention to him rather than hurt the other Panther, which had to pull back. Oh, okay. He used smoke to get away. T-34 moving on up. King Tiger just chilling in mid. Not many kills, but vehicle kills, not too bad. Remember, wait. No, he didn't kill the MG. Why'd you shoot at it then? He's like, he tried to blow it up. He's like, nah, it's too difficult for me. Right now, thanks to Max, Kaiser still has some AT up north. British did lose a Firefly, most likely due to the Raketwerfers. Again, good job at least having a vet 3-1. Wait. Yeah, okay. Werfer comes in. It's the support equipment. Martin losing both. But again, at least they can recruit them. Taz has 1,400 manpower. Double Bofors to guard the north and also shoot down enemy planes, I assume. But again, it's really that smoke one they have to worry about. Most of the time, it's probably going to come from the Axis direction. Grenade and Commandos retreat. KV coming in. Pack gun gets killed by the Katusha and fire. MG about to go down. That's a vet 3-1. Armor needs healed very soon. But even then, there's a lot of Soviet vehicles. Not a lot of veterancy with them. A lot of them are recruits, but there's at least one vet 3 Soviet unit that's currently overwatching the hill. So not too shabby. Railways, though, coming down, hitting mid to help keep the Soviets at bay. But unfortunately, most of Max's forces are not there and are currently... yeah, most of them are getting, you know, reinforcements. Being reinforced. So far, this old Saddam with the STG-44s not panning out, not getting the high kills that I've seen in other games when I'm covering. So, not sure what's happening there. Really not sure. Panther's back, but again, 2 comments are there to fight him in battle. At the very least, they're cutting off the Allied fuel, but again, the Allies have plenty of fuel under their belt, so even if they lose it for a period of time, they're still okay. It's still good to have more fuel coming in than the opponent, but something to keep in mind. They at least have what, 150 for Joey, 250 and 300 respectively, so they're okay. Max has plenty of fuel. Kaiser not so much. I wonder why Kaiser doesn't have anything. And Manta just wishes he could loan Kaiser all the fuel because he has 700. So yeah, Manta so far the best in preservation in this game. Grenadiers as well pushing on in with both having 29 kills. Oh, no, I'm sorry. This one has fucking 54 kills. Holy crap. That is nothing to sneeze at. That is horrifying. Absolutely. All right, Penal's trying to flank, but Grenadiers are on them. Battle for mid. Going to make their shock troops retreat. That leaves just conscripts and now allow the old Saddam to gain the lead. Bundle grenade goes out. Gets a nice shot. Gonna wipe this remaining squad, hopefully. There it goes. Alright. Maxim, though, providing suppression. Though smoke goes down to stop that line of sight. And all the back. It's funny how you could... I wish the Maxim could just have a position where you just have it fire just into the smoke, but I get why they don't do that. Anyway. Grenadiers there. Comets on standby. I'm assuming... they could easily engage this because you could just drop white phosphorus and make him unable to see. Alright, KV-8 moving on in. Obasadon pulling back after he saw that. Pac-43 has not been rebuilt. That's the one thing Manta has yet to do. Instead, he's getting another Panther for mobile hits. And yeah, entrenching himself, not a bad idea because he has equal sight to an SU-85. The problem is that this gun, but as you can see, its infantry's coming on in. I wonder, can they hit that 85 from all the way over there? No, it's just out of range. Okay. Alright. Joey pulls back for another time. Manta, again, manpower is the biggest issue I see right now. Luckily, it looks like the Pack Gun MG were both killed. So, hey, that's good for the Soviets. That's one less, you know, support equipment that you have to deal with, or in this case, two. But King Tiger, again, this is where you direct fire. This is where you go for the smoke and just hope to God you actually hit the commandos. But instead, he will not fire. Instead, he'll hit... Or he does. I'm not entirely sure what happened. Stuka decided to charge the front. Good thing there's smoke on the front thanks to the British using raid or smoke raid operation. It could have been sniped there by the Su-85. Bunker still alive somehow. Here comes the Stuka. Almost kills the commando squad. King Tiger puts it down. Very nice. Stuka trying to get out of there. Yep, medical is now under fire, but he's not using it as a retreat point. I think Max uses it as a decoy, or more of sort of reinforcement position, kind of like this bunker, or the bunker that was here that died. King Tiger being hit by multiple pieces of AT, Zisgun and Su-85. Penals retreating. Joey, all of his penals were dedicated to that. Might not be a bad idea for the Panthers to move in. I know they're entrenched and they're chilling. But this is maybe mobile warfare. Could be a good oh, wait, no. He has a whole line. Well, I don't know. If he moved up all three and sniped that at T-34, it depends how concentrated Joey is. Or, hold on. T-34 is moving away. If he sees that, Manta, who's battling in mid, might be like, hold on a second. White Phosphorus goes down thanks to the Soviets. Not, sorry, the British. What am I saying? Oh, there goes almost a Dutton. Grenades are being thrown. Lots of losses for the Germans and Allies combined. This man's on fire with a Bren gun. Yeah, you're right. It was too crazy. Just kill it. Panthers pulling back of all things. Interesting when... Oh, he has too many mines. There's a lot of... Wait, there's one mine, actually. I don't know. The whole line's collapsing. King Tiger did pull back. Air support's coming on in against the armor. King is in. Panthers are back. There's no Pack 43, but there's 3 Panthers that could push and break it with the King Tiger. This Su-85 is going to die. There it goes. Too much armor. Manta going to hold his forces back rather than push and engage. Not a terrible idea. Again, it was another Su-85, but as a quick reminder, the Comets are engaged up north. They're not coming in to help, thanks to the Pack and this other Panther that's kind of keeping him tied down. So, is that a teller? I think that's a teller. Oh, there's 2. How'd you get I don't know how I put a teller there, but still. Wow, that actually might be there's 3. I just realized there are 3 tellers. Holy God. Kaiser laying down all sorts of mines. He's done with that armor. He is through. He's done with them charging forth. I bet you they're still going to charge again. I bet you. Panther decides to hold down in mid. Not the best idea, because there is so much armor there. I don't think that's going to work out as much as he wants it to, right? Also, this point is under Allied control, and there's nothing here. Grenadiers. I mean, sir, you have 54 kills. Let's move. Allies, again, have the lead and putting pressure. They're 30 points ahead, and that's going to rise to 35, and so on and so forth, at the very least. Panther moving on in, fighting the Bofors. Again, there have been a number of these fortifications built by Taz. But luckily, with the pack line, Kaiser actually getting pack guns in mass. Don't expect it to live for very long. Alright. Right now, infantry section launching artillery. Wait. Stuka comes in, hits some of the line, at least kills the Bofer. There goes grenade and kills the commandos by, or bundle grenade goes off and kills the commandos by Taz. There we go. That's the sentence I want to say. Still, victory point is under Allied control. Armor might try to push south. They are big Soviet advance, and the Panthers, at least one of them is entrenched. It's gonna be hard for that thing to die. Or raid sections coming in. Wait, what? Huh. Commandos get behind the line. Is he gonna demo the Panther or the... I mean, that would be hilarious. He doesn't have the resources for it, but it would be absolutely hilarious if he did that. Additional Panthers coming on in. That 3 Panther gets out of fortification. He has railway. Commandos will take the position. They want this game to be done with, it looks like. And yeah, taking that point along with taking mid. Although, Germans might take that back. Would definitely do it. Pino's going to charge that Vet 2 Panther. Throws a D-Satch on it. T-34 and S-25 moving on in. Get some shots on the Panther. Pino's still firing, doing the best they can. Petros rifles hit the armor. Again, a lot of it injured. Soviets still there. That's when you're like, hey, Kaiser, can you call in a recon and you do some railway? You do it there so that way you have to engage, and hopefully you quickly heal the Panthers to counterattack, or, yeah, they die. Meanwhile, speaking of dying, Grenadier about to bite it. Comet, you want to finish him off? No? Okay. Panthers on standby, hopefully get some heals. Is this firing? Stuka gonna hit the front. Oh, kills the mine. The only mine I think he had in that area now. I'm clicking over. I only see 1 mine. So, Joey's only placed 1 mine. So, if the Panthers push, unlike Kaiser, there's going to be a lot of death and destruction. Also, double warfare on the front. Have we not learned? Have we not learned, Kaiser? Panthers. Oh, they're only fighting 3 tanks and a Zis gun. Maybe the infantry, but right now the 85 is helping against those Grens. Panthers being sniped by by 1 S-285 and a Zis gun. Very low on health. Counterfire by that fortified Panther is still hitting the armor, forcing it back. Panzer Grenadiers trying to push back the Zis gun. They retake that position, though commandos are dropping right on the Panzer headquarters. Of course, they're going to block sight with the plane and hopefully allow Joey to counterattack. But Joey's pulled back, so these commandos... It's not one bridge too far. It's the wrong bridge at the wrong time. Because, yeah, I'm not entirely sure what the plan is here. You are just going to die. Throws a bomb on his own men. Does a little damage to the Panzer Grenadier, but not all that much. A Katyusha fire hits the Panzer headquarters. Middle, it's still neck and neck. Neither side gaining control over it. But Allies still now have about an 85-point lead, which is pretty good. Panzer Grenadiers put down the commandos. Panzer Grenadiers are... they're doing okay. At least they pulled back. The smoke, and they dealt with the commando. Panzer headquarters, again, hopefully can get healed pretty soon. Still alive with 10% left. There goes a grenade, but no real damage. King Tiger only has 15. It has not been the infantry kill in this game. It has been very much support, but hey, if that works, it works. Comet took heavy hits, but the Panthers pulled back. Maybe the IS-2? But again, not a lot of AT by Martin, which could be an issue. We have artillery fire coming in. Kills the Zis gun? No, hurts the IS-2 a little. Warfare comes in to try to kill the AT guns. Both of them are dead. One can be recruited, one not so much. And I feel like this is when the Panthers now advance. They kill maybe the AT gun and allow the Grenadiers to push. Comet is still in need of repairs. The other one's backed up against a building. Hold on, guys. Kaiser might actually do something here. Hold on. Comet's returning fire. This one's still alive. They kill the Bover of all things. Now the S-25 is engaging. King Tiger is looking the wrong way. T-34s are quickly moving in. Martin is... Martin is moving in, but Manta is not. Hold on. Grenade kills both Grenadiers. Oh my god. Comet does die thanks to pack fire. Panthers survived. Alright, I'll give this. Kaiser pulled back and the British lost heavily in that. So, Even though they did lose double Grenadiers by a grenade, which was stupid. Why would you have that be so close to him? But whatever, at least he got out. IS-2 unfortunately did perish thanks to the pack fire, so I guess that's good too. At least I think it was pack fire that killed it. Whatever. King Tiger finally gets some wipes. Up to 20 kills now. This gun trying to return fire, but bounces. Sorry, Manta's Panthers. I tried to say, I think I said Martin, sorry. Another insertion. Taz, I feel like you're really trying, but wow, he actually did pull back. I'm actually shocked on that one. I'm honestly shocked. T-34 is injured. All 3 Panthers are still there, though. Manta will... Okay, Manta will lose the victory point, but but Allies are still losing victory points right now. And, oh, there it goes. They actually took... Okay, so they took the north. They took that back. Okay. They also have a bread on that road near. Why not? Also, we have a ton of bunkers because we're stopping any infantry from pushing through. I am surprised Kaiser is still fighting. I am genuinely shocked. Up, here comes Joey. The Triple Panther, they're too far spread out. I mean, this one in the back's not going to do much. Railway's, though, coming on in. Hold on. Stuka's firing, but I think it's in mid. Oh! Katusha almost dies. Railway hits, but all the Joey's forces pulled back. Damn, Katusha very close. King Tiger also vet 4, but taking a number of hits. Sweetie 5 trying to go for the kill. Nothing to stop it. AT guns are moving up now, though. And at least the Storm is healing his base. Let's just not talk about the base down south. Also, all the debris down here. My God. How many gliders have dropped? Maybe... Oh, I can't believe I'm saying this. Taz, maybe you should focus on your own area because you're kind of falling apart. To be fair, those men are on fire thanks to Martin's incineration. But still, it's not great. Panther as well could be sniped by a Vet 3 Su-85. Trying to get sight. Artillery, though, is coming on in. Hold on. Pack is not looking. It's not supporting. Up. Here comes a whole AT brush. Oh, Kaiser. Oh, Kaiser. Oh, Kaiser. Once again, losing both your Panthers. Luckily, you have the resources to get another one. Luckily. I don't know why you thought to engage mid, but if I was you, I would have engaged north. That way, and also get your pack guns healed. That way they could support, cover in case the armor moves up with some infantry, and most importantly, you could finally have that death blow versus Taz. But the last Taz survives and has the armor to effectively push you back if he doesn't hit one of your tellers. Which he has Minesweeper, so he can get rid of very quickly. At least Max does take mid. And might make the MG retreat, though I think he's just going to flank it. Cervix Strike comes on in to push back the Panzer Grenadiers. Grenadiers, though, on standby. Artillery fire from the Katyushas raining down the rockets. Doing very minor damage to the Panthers. This one a little bit more. Also, thanks to the all the Soviet armor, which is now fully T-34-85 based. But 3 Panthers hauled down. As long as they hold the position and keep the T-34s like in a conga line, I could easily see a lot of dead Soviet armor pushing down that hill. But who knows? Maybe the Soviet swarm will be enough. But alas, unless Joey loses more men, he can only have 4 T-34s in an Su-85. Probably more than enough for him, but still, just something to keep in mind. Also keep in mind, another Panzer headquarters going down here. Max, what have we learned? Apparently nothing. Orfers come in mass, hurt the Su-85 a little, the MG a lot more. King Tiger advancing. Su-85 is laying down fire on it. Okay. Let's see. Well, I mean, good job there. King Tiger has not... I mean, it's good support, but has not been, like, the definitive... Well, I will... Okay. Before I make any negative comments... Oh, nice job. Both tellers went off on them. Well, this is where the double Panthers come in and kill those comments. Oh, wait. Kaiser doesn't have any Panthers. He has pack guns actually going the other way. Wow. That's unfortunate. I feel bad for shitting on Kaiser, but oh my god, Kaiser. It has been fun, I will say that. Rockets are also coming in on in. So rockets are coming on in. English. Let's see if I can say it. Unfortunately, T-34 is pouring through the opening. Stuka is probably going to be its first target. Also, Vet 2. Oh, sorry. Number of hits, not really any kills. King Tiger trying to help kill that stuff. Panzer Quarters yet to get upgraded. And probably will... Well, hold on. Maybe not. Maybe he won't die, depending on if they keep focusing. Panther comes in to hit the Su-85. More Panthers focusing on the other T-34s. They're spread out, so... Just focusing? Yeah, the Panthers have this. Hold on. Miss. Can we... I love the Panzer Grenadiers trying to push on in and hold back the penals. One's down. That Panther goes down. Can we kill? Yep, 85 goes down. King Tiger being rammed by an S-85. Yeah, that's not going to go well for that. Hold on, he needs to slowly back up and... Oh, we lost the other Panther too. He needs to blitz out of there. 2v1. Technically, I think the T-3485s have this. Main gun destroyed! Oh, that's unfortunate. Luckily, the flak fire. Vet 5 flak will hopefully kill that 85. Oh my god, will it live? Are you serious right now? Oh my, oh wait, no. Here comes the Faust. Damage engine, there it goes. Next one is going to be probably Fausted. But not much to kill it, unless that King can move in. King? Well, no. The S-85 and IS-2 will prevent it. And another T-34 pops up. Joey's just sending them out. As soon as they get on the conveyor belt, he's like, yep, you're going to the front. But, let's see. Grenadiers, again, maybe get a Faust, but you're not going to do all that much. Maybe just scaring him. Now Von Manta, I'm worried. I am worried because you lost all your Vet Panthers, and you don't have a ton of munitions, so you can't upgrade with Panzer Grenadiers or anything like that to hopefully counteract the 85s if, you know, you want to do that. And also, well, you have a ton of fuel. Manpower is looking pretty dicey while Joey is 1,500. Meanwhile, Kaiser has got himself another Panther. Hold on. Maybe the AT gun kills Martin's Su-85? There we go. At least that's another kill. But Katusha comes on in. Almost on very low. Needs to pull back before he loses a Vet 5 squad. 39 kills, so it has done a lot better. Panther trying to assist with the Vet 2 AT gun, though it pulls out of range. The Vet 1 is taking him from the other side. 85's having a rough time, but there's 4 of them on the field. Although most of them are recruits. Penal's moving into mid. Again, Kaiser really needs the... Okay, I guess you hit another teller. I guess. But you need sight. And right now, those pack guns have... Unless they just guess and he's there. Oh my god, good guess. I guess they saw it via smoke. Come on. Nope. Survives. Penals move into mid. Panthers have to keep their distance. Half track, though. Vet 5 suppressing pretty damn well. I love how at Vet 5 gets extra penetration. Just so that way, if you want fighting, you know, armor, you're good. Well, okay, maybe not an IS-2. Maybe not that armor. Panther, though, trying to assist. Does pull back. Stuka, there's a Vet 2 one and the normal one. Panzer Grenadiers pull back after, yeah, a little bit too much infantry and heavy armor there for comfort. At least there's stuff here, and Manta still has a, you know, the bunker line, but I don't know. I think Joey's like, let me try again down here. But again, I feel like with the Grenadiers and a single Panther, he might be okay. Especially if he gets first blood, because now he can Faust it and get an easy kill on that T-34. He might try to run these guys over. Another Panther comes on in. 2v2. Now it's an easy kill for this T-34. No additional armors coming in. Both are healing. Panther is about down to about 55% health. But still, not too shabby. The issue, though, is not necessarily Joey losing... Or, sorry, losing that battle, right? That's not the issue. The issue is... Yeah, if the Germans keep failing to take mid. Right now, their Kaiser is actually being aggressive and taking this point, but Commandos will stop that for the time being. and Taz is somehow prevailing, even though he has a very small army. If Taz is unable to take that position, or then the Axis could start wearing down the Allies in terms of overall victory points. If the Allies can hold on to the victory points for a brief period of time of maybe like 2 minutes, it would be GG. Because they would they only have 66 points remaining, right? So yeah, about 2 minutes or so, and that would be that would be GG. But one, it would be 4 minutes, and that would be a little bit harder, but still not too bad. Double AT gonna hit the 85. Bet 5 King, by the way, nothing to sneeze at. Now that King has combat blitz, you've really fucked up. You really fucked up when the King has essentially a button which makes it just instantly better at firing and being shot at. Up there, Satchel's gonna kill the Elbow Sedan squad. Bye. Oh, it's Vet 5 too, but Penals did also die. We have conscripts with PPSHs because he's really scraping the barrel at this point. I mean, they're good. PPSH conscripts are not bad, and he has more men than Max, so Joey can just keep sending him out, and he has 1,100 manpower. But the Panthers are hauled down. They're going to watch over this point. So the southern point should be secure from the Axis perspective. Middle's really going to be the turning point. I think there's enough of an annoying factor that Kaiser can keep Taz at bay, but we'll see. All right. So how do you win this game? If I'm on the Allied side, I focus on victory points. I focus on wearing down the Germans. Right now, population for the Allies is right now in the low 60s. Axis are looking at easy low 90s. Big disparaging numbers in population. So also, it's making sure the Allies lose stuff and you don't. That means not sending men in to die willy-nilly, actually getting kills. Now, luckily, Kaiser seems to be the best person to choose because he's the person that so far, every time there's been a bad decision, he's usually the one that has trouble fixing that, right? With like hold fire or retreating or anything like that. If I'm the Allies and I'm like, how do we win this? How do we do this? It's going to be dealing with Kaiser. And I know Kaiser has tellers and stuff, right? But he's down to 1. I love how he just rocketed that point just to get the commandos off. He's like, all right, we're just blasting them off. All right, Panther and King Tiger, which I, again, shocked it has not died. IS-2 charging, this is not how you win the game, son. This is not how you win. Don't engage an entrenched enemy with plenty of AT. If he lives, I will be shocked. But it looks like I will be shocked. IS-2 did pull back. Allied forces moving on in. Conscript's going to push back the Volk. More infantry, though, being pumped out by Max. Kaiser as well can pump out quite a bit. Here comes the Panthers. IS-2 weakened, cannot assist. Rockets hit the flank. S-25. Here comes the Allies. Again, if I'm them, focus on Kaiser. You break that front, you stop that, and you hold that victory point. And you say, well, Greyshot, what's the big deal? That's one victory point they don't have to worry about, right? But I don't think Kaiser's going to be the pushover like before. I think he's going to hold. Also, stop calling in these goddamn commando drops. You taking this position is not going to somehow win the game. Snuka drives away some conscripts and hurts the MG. T-34 barely makes it out. S-25 goes down. Can the other S-25 kill it? Oh my god, Katyusha's so close to dying to that Panther, but alas, not the case. Move the Katyusha! Oh my god, it's too close to the front. Panther pulls back. King is still there, forcing the infantry away. Panther's being healed. Again, this is where, like, you do some recon, you do some fire, you call in everything you can. But I don't know. Allies looking pretty desperate, and they're averaging, I would say, low 60s now, but Axis, oh god. There's the upper 80s. It's still a big disparaging amount, but Katyusha could change that with this rocket barrage. Hurts the Raketmorphers, which stops him from firing. Kills Random piece of machinery. IT's gonna get away, isn't it? Yeah. Also, Max having 3 Vet 5 units. Pretty solid. Again, Storm Officer forcing any strong unit to retreat. Katushaing the back line. Are you hitting the Stuka? Where are you hitting? Not sure why you're killing that. I would guess they think that's a reinforced position, but we know that is not the case. Max has never used that as a reinforced position. But Creeping Barrage might actually hurt the Stern Pioneer. Or not. Katusha actually gets neutralized by the artillery. Or Panther, or Panthers. Panthers, definitely. Alright. So Taz is great for being aggressive, but man, does he drop the ball as the game moves on. It's battle for mid. Panthers moving on in. Joey's gonna have to do what it takes to somehow turn it. He might have to lead the charge with the Brits to take north. They're not taking mid, not with 2 entrenched Panthers. IS-2 cannot deal with that. IS-2 is good for killing more infantry. It's fine against armor, but like, it's not. Yeah. I don't know. I don't find it as potent as a King Tiger or a Tiger or many other heavier vehicles. Heck, if I had to choose, I would rather have a Comet than an IS-2, just for cost and everything. But Katushaing the front, you're not going to do much with that barrage against the Panthers, but maybe against the Grenadier. Comes on in, gets a good shot on them. Conscripts, though, being blasted by the King. Panthers are going north for a flank. Maybe the Comets can engage them by themselves. I mean, right now, I would say, again, focus here. Have your Katyushas wipe the packs. The Werfers have not moved. They just keep firing from this. If Taz would say, hey, Martin, your Katyusha would be a great shot right here. Or Joey, you could easily kill that. It's astounding to me that there isn't a little more, especially because I know both teams are communicating, right? I know that both sides here this is a custom based on skin stuff, but like they should very easily be able to communicate and be like, hey, there's this. Instead of calling in this glider, which at this rate, I don't know, it might die before landing. It's very close to. Hold on. Does successfully land with a 10th of its health. Werfers, I'm sorry, Stuka firing literal fire down onto the position to stop it from being capped. And also Stern Pioneers there. King Tiger gets a great shot. Nice grenade. They will take, again, they're using raid operations to take it, but alas, he died. Commandos are taking the other position. He doesn't have the resources to call in a drop. Comets are engaging the Panthers. Panthers typically win, and now the pack guns getting very close to engaging that as well. They're using war speed to assist. Packs are still looking the wrong way, which is, I guess, a saving grace. Panthers look like they're going to kill a Comet. It's going to make it very difficult for a solo, even Vet 3, as much as I like Comets, to fight 2 Panthers. Meanwhile, in mid, we have a lot of armor. Joey, where's your armor going? Up north? Okay. Maybe hit those Pack 43s or hit the Rakan Werfers from the side. That works too. Again, victory point-wise, it's do or die for the Allies, and they're throwing everything at the Axis. It's bouncing off most of the Axis front. Like, AT gun did die, but now returning fire. Taz, his Comet lost his main gun. This one is, both Panthers are still alive. Kaiser actually engaged the Comets and lived. Well done, sir. Well done. If Kaiser watches this, he's going to just say, screw you, Greyshot, and I don't blame him. But yeah, no, Martin's just losing so much. All the reserves the Allies had, just absolutely not going, sorry, not going to good reasons, or, holy crap. This is, not good. Allies are probably going to lose this at this rate, unless something fundamentally changes that I'm missing. The insertion drops will not change the fight, and they will die.
A forward position has been destroyed.
Yeah. Bunker as well is suppressing, so commandos can't fight as effectively. The Comet's still not getting healed. He's not reinforcing. I don't know if Taz gave up or he's just not thinking clearly. Or he's drunk. Might be drunk. But yeah, this is an hour and 25-minute game. Now, to be fair, unlike a lot of hour and 25-minute games, I will give credit. There isn't as much. Usually, if it's past an hour and 15 or hour and 30, there's usually a significant... I'll say an hour and 20. Usually, beyond that, there's a reason why a certain team or the game extends itself. This one, it was going back and forth pretty good. I didn't find a horrible reason. I found a reason why the Allies didn't win it, but I don't think it's a reason why this game was on for so long. Because usually it's just both sides just can't figure out how to defeat the other one. It's just incompetence, like World War I or something. Here, it was enough back and forth to where I could see reasons why it got extended, right? T-3045s are not the best versus other armor. They're better against infantry. SU-85s are better at that, but Joey picked more armor. Which, by the way, I'll give credit. There's 4 people with over 100,000 damage. There are a lot of damage being dealt. Top damage goes to Manta. That makes sense. Kills goes to Max. And I think the King, along with this... Not the Stuka. What was it? It was the half-track, the King, and the Officer that got Vet 5. We'll see in here in a second. But Joey, thank you for submitting this. It was definitely interesting. Top kills does go to Joey, but Taz is very close. So let's go over why. All right, so Kaiser... 57,000 with the Panthers. You know what? In the end, your Panthers did extremely well. In the beginning, especially with the Warfers, not so much. It was looking pretty bad. AT guns with Max did about 35k. Rockets from the Stukas, the flame barrages. Yeah, they were burning up a lot of infantry. And the King as well, I think got like 40 plus kills. So pretty good there. Manta, your Panthers were very good. Actually, it's funny how close they were in damage. But you needed significantly less of them, and I thought they genuinely performed better. Taz is gone with what's it called? Comets, and not as great. He didn't lose as many, and I thought the dives specifically early on were amazing. But the commando drops consistently through this. Stop using commando drops; they're expensive and they're not worth it. Zisgun did fine for Martin. A lot of support equipment, a lot of good kills, but alas, I felt like you need to maybe... sometimes you would use Katusha barrages against targets that... It's funny. I know you probably don't know that they weren't using the medical. I just find it funny that you were focusing a lot of artillery and efforts there, and it really wasn't getting you that much. Joey, your Su-85 showed, damage-wise, why they were performed way better. You got 4 of them. You produced twice as many T-3045s, yet damage-wise, infantry-wise, it wasn't close, right? Even though you could say, well, Greyshot, if you add in both, it would be about 26,000, right? But that's 9 T-34s compared to 4 Su-85s, right? And then, again, you have it because then you're, doing an average, right? And you're essentially looking at it for, let's say, half, right? We'll just say half. Half of what the T-34s compared to 4 Su-85s, and you're looking at an average of about 13,000. So typically, the Su-85s got 3 times the damage done against the enemy than the 85s. This is why the 85s, it's good to maybe have 1 as support, but don't use them en masse because they don't stack up overall. But yeah, no. Solid game. Solid game back and forth. I had to take a break there because I lost my voice. But no, I thought it was pretty good. Again, I feel like focusing on the weakest player, Kaiser, would have been the Allied strongest opportunity. It would have been the strongest opportunity for them to win, right? But Kaiser reinforced, did a good job coming back. And, after 2 times of Kaiser falling apart, it's good to see him come back is stronger toward the end. Max, your Panzer headquarters, maybe... was the target a number of times and died multiple times. But hey, your King Tiger, which you called in because they killed it, actually held out pretty long and you did a really good job. If anything, I thought the Allies just needed to kill some of the armor in, they needed a better job of killing some stuff. I know that's a weird thing to say, but I'm surprised they didn't try to focus fire on the King or not push down the hill, but kind of use that to their advantage, more mobile units rather than going through small choke points like fighting Manta, because those areas were a bit tough. Those for Joey to engage, and I think the 85s would have been way better as a swarm if they engaged in mass against Kaiser or even Max, with everything together. But hey, that's just me. Well, and again, I feel like more S285s and additional Katyushas might have helped as well, especially clearing up a lot of Max's defenses. But hey, what do you guys think? I've been talking a while. Leave your comments down below. This has been Greyshot17, thanking Joey once again for submitting this replay, and also for all of you for watching and supporting, and I'll see you all next time. Hello, everyone. This is Greyshot17, and before y'all go, let me give a special shout out to Patreon supporters Joey G240, Milam, Big Cooch, Aphyria, Ace, Pyro Shark, Tony B 95, Epic Pleb. Thank you all for your incredible support and helping me grow my channel and support my channel and everything I do. Thank you, and to the rest of you, thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.